I'm Dino Velasco. I'm the UnionBank GlobalLinker lead proponent. So UnionBank GlobalLinker, it's an online platform. It's really meant to help startups or small, medium enterprises run their business in the digital space. So it's a digital platform where an SME can do lots of things. They can avail of business solutions. They can make use of management tools online, and they can even build their first e-commerce store for free. So we launched in November last year. So we did a soft launch. Our real public launch happened in March. So by then we already had about 4,000 to 5,000 SMEs. And now we are at 21,000. So every month really is just continuous growth for us. It's really just up to us to continue on advertising, continue on doing a lot of, let's say, partnerships so that we can tap, SME customer bases of other partners and try to allow them to onboard into the platform. And yeah, we're just seeing like a sustained growth as we continue to advertise the platform in the Philippines. Okay, so GlobalLinker is owned by a company called Digivation. So Digivation is a company based in Singapore and in India, right? And the way they approach countries is they tie up with corporates who are involved in the SME space. So for Philippines, they actually approach UnionBank, and we are their partner for GlobalLinker, and we white labeled the platform. Hence, it's called UnionBank GlobalLinker. So it's really this partner of ours approaching UnionBank so that we can come together and offer the service here in the Philippines. So we see a lot of startups, especially those starting their businesses in, let's say, in the brick and mortar space. They have trouble, or they find it that there are hurdles that they have to overcome. So number one is the technical know-how, right? That's a huge problem right now. A lot of startups really need to learn about how to build your online store, how to be visible in the social media space. So the technical know-how is very important. Number two, the cost, right? The cost, there are huge costs involved in developing your first, let's say, e-commerce store or being visible online. Whether you're just advertising or developing your platform, costs are very high. And then number three is the requirements. There are certain documentary requirements that a company or an SME would have to submit in order for them to be present online. So these are requirements requested by vendors, right? And that's something that SMEs or small businesses have trouble with sometimes. So those are like the three main issues that we see that we want to address, and which we feel the platform can actually answer for the SME when they start being online. What we're trying to do is we're trying to come up with a suite of business tool essentials for the SME. So we're trying to study what would really an SME require or would need in running his business, right? Top of mind, you'll think about payment of taxes, accounting, payroll, right? Services that require, for example, inventory management, logistics, payment gateway. So these are top of mind solutions that we feel SMEs, a lot of SMEs look for nowadays. And this is what we want to offer inside the platform to them. So in addition to the tools that I mentioned a while ago, one of the core features really of the platform is the networking piece of it, right? I mentioned 17,000 MSMEs already in the platform. So in this network, people actually get to learn from each other. So we found out that, at least from the insighting that we do, a lot of, especially startups, really learning is very much a very important part of running their business. And because they get access to information, they get to link up with other MSMEs in the platform, right? It actually helps them in expanding their network, learning from each other, and so that's one part of it, the networking piece. In that same network, they can actually look for potential, for example, suppliers or even customers, right? It becomes now like a B2B marketplace, right? And even potential partners if they want to. So that's the whole networking capability of the platform. In addition to that, we have business forum. So business forum is where they can access different articles about industry trends, market updates. So again, it's all about learning. And within that feature, MSMEs can actually have discussions amongst themselves. If they want to, post a certain topic where, they can all talk amongst each other and get, different insights and comments, then that feature is available to them. At the same time, they can make use of that for example, polling, right? So that's all part of business forum where MSMEs can interact, discuss, and learn from each other. I feel that the platform really, it's a one-stop hub, right? We hope that everything that an SME really needs in managing his business or even growing it, or even possibly being more visible in the online space, right, will be or is available in the platform. So I don't see this with other service providers. So I don't see it as everything as complete as what we have. I mean, it's not all. They don't really cater to or try to offer the different aspects that an SME might need. And this is how we feel we differentiate ourselves, from availing of business solutions to managing their businesses by using the tools inside the platform. Forgot to mention, you also can actually link your email, your calendar, right? And there's a feature that we call e-briefcase. This is similar to your shared folder, where you can actually post files, edit it, and share amongst the employees who are linked to you inside the platform. So it's really all-in-one. It's a channel where a business owner can really, on a day-to-day, simply just use that one platform to manage a business and even grow it by making use of the other tools inside the platform. To be honest, it's really, for me, it's a unique platform, right? It's a unique platform, plus it's free to use. Right? It's free to use. It's something that we made available here in the country, really to help startups, micro, small, medium enterprises, help them in running their business. It's there. It's free to use. Take advantage of it, right? Anyone can onboard anytime. All they have to do is visit the site at www.unionbank.globallinker.com or download the mobile app. So it's available in iOS and in the Play Store. All they have to do is search for UnionBank GlobalLinker. It's free to use. It's for them to take advantage of, and we're here to continuously, fill it up with business solutions, features that will help a business owner manage and grow their business. And of course, if they want to reach out in the global scene, they can as well. I wasn't able to stress it much a while ago, but this network that you will be a part of really is part of a global network, right? GlobalLinker is also available in India and in Thailand right now. In total, there are about 180,000 SMEs already in the GlobalLinker network that they can be a part of, right? And they can do business with eventually if they become or if they onboard into the platform. So that's it.